I'm Tuffy Stone, and this here is my New York strip, seasoned with a celery seed rub, topped with crispy bacon brown butter and a balsamic drizzle. Today I'm making this celery seed rub to go with New York strip, a crispy bacon brown butter, and a balsamic drizzle. For the steak, I'm making my own rub, celery seed rub. We're gonna start with a half a cup of kosher salt, a quarter cup plus 1 tablespoon, because I love to be complicated, of fresh cracked black pepper, 2 tablespoons of celery seed, 2 teaspoons of ancho chili powder. My last ingredient, which is my wife's favorite, garlic. I'm just kidding, she can't stand garlic. But anyways, we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. So we're just gonna mix these ingredients till they're well combined. As always, as I say all the time about rubs, this rub will last for months if it's in an airtight container stored in a cool, dark place. So my celery seed rub is one of my favorite rubs, and what's so beautiful about it, it's only 5 ingredients. Great for all different types of proteins, seafood, poultry, beef, pork. So that's it, my celery seed rub, keeps for months, make a batch, goes good on just about everything. So anybody that knows me knows I love a good steak. Today I've got 2 beautiful, about 1 inch thick cut New York strips. They're Chairman's Reserve. Chairman's Reserve, I'm a big fan of their products, both their pork and their beef. Great coloring, great flavor, good marbling. So anyways, today it's gonna be all about the steak. You know, if you're gonna go out and celebrate the evening with a good steak, you might as well make it a great steak. We're gonna season these New York strips. I got my grill going, direct grilling. It's about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna cook them directly over the coals till they're nice medium rare. Let them rest. Always remember, the bigger the cut of meat, the more rub you put on it, the longer you let it sit on there. These, I'm gonna let that rub sit on there for about 5 or 10 minutes before I take them to the grill. We're gonna cook these New York strips directly over the coals. I just looked at my grill and it's about 450 degrees. So while they're starting to cook, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a cast iron skillet, put it on the grill to start to preheat. So to go along with those beautiful New York strips, we're gonna go to one of my favorite dishes, a crispy bacon brown butter sauce. And so to start with, hot skillet, a half a cup of chopped up bacon, and I'm gonna put it directly over the coals to cook. After that bacon's crispy, we're gonna remove it from the skillet, get that grease out of there. So I tipped the steaks. They're at about 126, 127 degrees. Time to get them off the grill and let them rest. While the steaks are resting, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my crispy bacon brown butter sauce. I'm gonna take 4 ounces of butter. I got my skillet on the grill hot. I'm gonna add the butter to the skillet, stirring occasionally, watching closely. I want it to become a nice light brown to brown color, but just be careful when making brown butter for the first time. If we cook it too much, it'll get bitter and burn. So you just have to stir often. You can do this on your stove inside the kitchen if you're more comfortable with that, but a lot of times when I'm grilling outside, I like to do as much cooking on the grill as I can. My butter's starting to pick up some color. You really have to be watchful at this point. It can burn on you quick. I've got a stainless steel bowl ready to go. Once this butter is at the desired color that I'm looking for, I'm gonna put it in the stainless steel mixing bowl to stop the cooking process. You can see we're starting to get some really nice color here. It's really close at this point. My steaks have been resting. I've got my brown butter, I've got my crispy bacon, I've got my balsamic drizzle. It's time to put this dish together. We're gonna start by adding the crispy bacon to the bowl of brown butter. Start mixing this around. So I just finished mixing my crispy bacon with my brown butter. The other condiment for these New York strips is gonna be my balsamic reduction. Sometimes I call it a balsamic drizzle. You can find that recipe in my cookbook. Basically reducing balsamic vinegar. I reduced it over a stove in a pot, reducing it down by half, It just makes a nice, sweet, tangy syrup that complements and contrasts the brown butter just so nicely. My steaks have been resting. We're gonna slice them. Hit it with a little bit of that crispy bacon brown butter. A little drizzle of the balsamic reduction, and a little sprinkle of the celery seed rub. So this dish has a story. I was cooking in a one bite challenge, winner take all, $5,000. The judges were friends of mine, Amy Mills, Chris Lilly, Ed Mitchell, all legends in barbecue. They took a bite. It was on-site judging, face to face. Ed Mitchell looked at me and he said, "Damn, Tuffy, you're tough." Anyways, I got $5,000 off of this. I don't know if it's as good as they say or not, but I'm fixing to find out.